Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're talking about part 4. That's right, the 5-star hotels amenities in the Dominican Republic, specifically from the Forbes 5-Star Awards. We're going to go over how much they charge for their units. And I might even delve into the Airbnb formula in one section because there's 2 properties that are within the same area, and we'll go over some pricing in that areas when somebody has a villa, a condo, a townhome versus a hotel room with amenities at the hotel resort. Now, welcome. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 4. Will I do a part 5? Well, after reviewing everything, I think a part 5 is going to be needed because we're going to start looking at Airbnb in the Dominican Republic just to give people an idea of what you should be looking for if you're trying to get to that 5-star and charge people a little bit more money. We want to have real world results. We want to see what other people have been doing so then we can critique it a little bit, maybe see where somebody's doing things differently and see how they're able to receive a higher revenue number than somebody in the same complex. Now, without further ado, let me tell you about November 6th through the 8th, 2023, in the Punta, Cana, Dominican Republic. We have our SSN Lifestyle, SSN Nation, Punta Cana, Real Estate Investors and Business Forum. If you miss this, you will miss a doozy. First of all, who's going to be showing up? Who's going to come? You guys need to order your tickets now. The link is down below. You go to SSN Lifestyle, go to the shop, order your tickets. They are $199 per person. But wait, let me know what you think this is worth when you can talk to not one lawyer, 2 lawyers. You guys know Johan Confidante. We'll have a meeting with him. You can ask questions. You don't even have to have consultation. You don't even have to pay him. It's included. How is that? Then Gennaro's wife, who's handling also part of the contracts for Larimar City and Resort. Now you guys know why that contract, all attorneys generally love it because price is locked in from the time you purchase. No increase in prices is the number one goal, right? Secondly, we're going to have our own. You guys know them. You know Nestor. You know Mr. Stasio. You know Gwen. You know Gennaro. You've seen them before. You know Jeremiah and Floda from Primavera 4. They will also be talking to you. Cruise on land, Larimar, Vista Cana, going up to Macau. That's right, we're going out to project tours, hands-on, eyes on site to go look around and see what's happening. We're going up to the ridge at Larimar. We're going over to Cruise on Land and their model and their building. We're going out there. And there's going to be more. What about lenders? What are they asking? What are they looking for? We should have a lender in the house. How about a builder such as Jeremiah? He's going to be in the house. You want to find out how much it's going to cost you to build something? Well, you don't want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, you can ask questions, bring your pen, pads, and papers because you can get information right there. There is no going back, going into a booth, saying, hey, go meet there. You can meet wherever you want after the fact, but you can have questions answered right there. In order to coordinate all this and do all that, you would have to pay these people. They're not going to allow you generally to walk in and be like, hey, how much is it to build a villa for me? This is what I'm saying. So again, how much is it really worth? It's worth a hell of a lot more than $199, but that's all it's going to cost you for your ticket to join us in the Dominican Republic, November 6th through the 8th, 2023. And again, the link is down below. Now, let's get into it, shall we? Because again, we do have our Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, podcast page. And I always point out, this is the No Guru Zone. SSN Academy, SSN University, the No Guru Zone. But we do have members of the channel, which YouTube kindly shows a few of them here. And I always mention this because there's a join button over here on the right hand side. This is a little financial support for the channel. And we've been doing this for 5 years now. And by the way, under the community tab, members with the icons next to their name when we do live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, they are the only ones that can join me on the screen because they receive a link to join me on any live stream and discuss anything they want to. Wednesday nights, our live streams are open to everybody to watch and listen, but on Wednesday night, only members with the icon can be in the chat room. Members also have special emojis. Members also receive 1 or 2 videos per month specifically for them. Members also receive special discounts for SSN Nation gear. So hopefully that helps you out a lot with why you may want to become a member. But let's get into our 2023 awards, shall we? I'm going to start this pretty simple. Once again, going back, we are Dominican Republic. We're going there first and the only spot we're going to because we have over 50 people who have purchased in the Dominican Republic pre-construction real estate. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. Now, there's 4. Amanera, Casa de Campo, Resort and Villas, Eden Rock, Cap Cana, and Tortuga Bay, Punta Cana Resort and Club. If you've seen this but haven't seen part 1, 2, 3, and 4, I suggest you go check those out. If you're in the short-term rental field or want to be in the short-term rental field, Airbnb, VRBO, and the others and alike, then you have to start updating your thought process because you want to act like a hotel because in actuality, you're going to be taxed like a hotel, especially when the Minister of Tourism and the regulations come into play. They will tax you. There's going to be additional taxes that are going to be paid by the guest. Now, just giving you the straight and narrow. So why not set up your unit just like a 5-star hotel? At least if you know what 5-star hotels do, you should know what to do with your place. Now, first up, we're going to go with Tortuga, Punta Cana Resort and Club. Now, here's the most things I want to point out here. We didn't look at the furniture too much, but this may be a long video. That's why I might have to have a part 5. I thought I was only going to do a part 4, but it looks like a 5. Simply because I want to get into the Airbnb aspects as well. Now, notice the amenities. I'm showing you this. 24-hour room service. If you have a condo, if you have a condo hotel and they have 24-hour room service, which I don't know what that means because I don't know if their restaurant's going to be open 24 hours, but I don't know what. That's why I'm having a hard time. But they're a 5-star, 4-star rated hotel for a reason. Generally, you have that 16 to 24 hours of plush services. Bar. Most mega projects have bars. Meeting rooms. This is very nice to have. Pet friendly. Okay. Spa. All right. There's the wellness. Babysitting services, that's a nice little added touch. House car, that's interesting. Outdoor pool and restaurants. Okay, I noticed something here. There's no fitness center. That's interesting. They're not talking about children's playground areas, although they're talking about babysitting services. They're really just talking about an outdoor pool, restaurants, and some of these services, meeting rooms, which has nothing to do with you unless you're doing something. So I find this very, very interesting. But again, as I was talking last time, look where they're located, by the beach, by the ocean. The views off the room as lawns and oceans. It's very nice. Their minimalistic design that I mentioned before. We showed this in part 3. Look at the living dining room area nicely. Look at the pillows. Are you paying attention to, they have the type of pictures in the background, and notice the neutral colors once again. Nice and clean, minimalistic, not a lot of clutter anywhere, space for people to walk around. The only thing I say is this this little sofa back table up here. This here has all these pots and designs on there. That could be, you might as well remove that. People like to put their things there. But the reason why this is here is because it's not a room. It's a spa. And if it's a spa, then we like to see the Zen atmosphere, even if it is cluttering tables, because nobody's leaving anything on these tables. All right? But here we have our spa. Here's a restaurant, very peachish like, mauve. Then we have, it appears some sort of wine. That's very nice, but that's a restaurant again. And here goes our bar. Very simple, not that large. A little seating area. So it's not over the top. Not over the top, but we're going to find out how much this is going to cost, right? Look at the pool area. And they have a bar by the pool, seating area where people apparently are going to be by the pool, and it looks like we're eating by the pool. Very interesting. This is very interesting. How much is this going to cost? Anybody want to take a guess? Down below, take a guess. Put it in the chat room. How much did you think it was going to cost to stay over here at the Tortuga Punta Cana Hotel? How much do you think it's going to cost? Tortuga Bay, Punta Cana Resort and Club. How much do you think it's going to cost for this studio unit right here? Which looks like two, well, I was going to say both look like, one looks like a king bed, and that looks, well, we'll just call it two kings. All right? Let me know what you guys think. I want to hear, because it's going to be very interesting how you get your price points. Now, let me keep going, because this is going to take probably another 30 minutes. They have the little the little loungers with umbrellas. Simple enough. They're by the beach, so they should have those. Loungers, okay, great. Golf course nearby, great. Okay, golf course, spectacular golf course nearby, not just any old golf course. Now, let's go find out how much is it going to cost to book here. Now, this, they have all these marked Signature Travel Network, Virtuoso, Five Diamond, leading hotels of the world. And of course, you know they have the one, the only, Forbes Award. Now, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go book. I'm going to book January 25th through February 1st. All right? We're going to go check this out because I realize January 18th that could be a holiday, Martin Luther King holiday. So I decided to start doing more of the, look at this, all booked up. Is this place not open or what? Hold on a second. What's happening here? Oh, it's open, all right. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. What do you think is going to cost $1,000 per night? Here we go. You know that's just a regular unit, right? Okay, let's go for a week. This is going to cost like $9,000 minimum. Give us a discount for booking that many nights. Here we go. Stay for 7, pay for 5. Ocean View Junior Suite with king bed, 105 square meters. There you go. That's why Ocean View. Notice the Ocean View, and there isn't any other choices. It doesn't look like. Let's go look here. Let's see here before I click on that. If we have other choices. Ocean View, Beachfront Junior Suite king bed, simple studio unit, $1,100. We're going to look at more rates to blow your mind away, right? Let's go blow your mind. Ocean View 2-bedroom suite, $1,800 per night. Notice the Ocean View. Where can you get Ocean View from? Where? Now, it's pretty big though. These are like houses. They're pretty big, so they should be $1,800, right? So that's why you have to realize most places do not have 310 square meters. Unless they're counting patios and something. I can't believe they'd make a 3,000 square foot 2-bedroom unit, but maybe they have. I'm not going to look into it too much further. But here's the pricing. 2-bedroom suites and all that. You can't compete, right? Look, 3-bedroom villa, $2,800 per night. 3-bedroom villa, $3,000 per night. So it gets up there, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go look here. I'll click it so you can see this price per night doesn't even include the taxes or anything. And with 25% off because you book 7 nights and they only charge you for 5. Look at this. $8,900. Now, that's a Tortuga Club. Let's keep moving. I'm going to keep moving here real rapidly, just so you understand. Amenities, once again. Again, we have Eden Rock in Cap Cana. Babysitting services, again, interesting. 24-hour room service, again. Bar, fitness classes. Okay, at least they have a fitness center and a gym. Outdoor pool, restaurants, a spa, pet-friendly, meeting rooms, golf, beach. Again, look at here. Colorful, but yet neutral again. White, pretty much, throwing in the hints of green with some gold. But notice that the colors are once again neutral, nothing outrageous. Again, look, neutral bedroom, or if this is the studio or hotel room, but it looks like a very nice large bathroom. So again, bunk beds, all neutrals, white, with just soft colors. Jacuzzi. I don't know if this is the spa portion, but nonetheless, I'm just showing you some of these pictures so you get an idea. Once again, I love this coffee table, by the way. The couch is sleek, simple. They have the pillows, the color, a little colorful art, blue that matches the ocean. Very smart. Again, pay attention. A little pop of red, white, and gold. Fine. But notice they tie in everything. Look at the black and white lining. Or is that a rug? Or is that the tile? I can't tell. It looks like tile. But notice they tie it in. All right. So again, these are some of the things that you can take advantage of when you're designing your place. I'm not saying take up your tile, but I'm just saying think about what they're using for their furnishings. This looks like a little restaurant area, which looks unique, and a bar area. But notice how big these are. With them, they're not that big. They're not expecting like 100 people. They're expecting only a few people. Look, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 11 chairs here and 5 or 6 there. It looks like they're expecting not that many people. But out here, they're expecting people. So think about this restaurant, everything you have. We're going to get into some things. They even have a bar out on the beach, which is nice. Here's their fitness center. It looks more like a cardio center. Maybe they have weights here, maybe they don't. But that's for you to go check out further. And then, of course, this clearly is massage by the water. I'm assuming they'll have waterfalls. But again, that's a whole nother separate issue. Because if you're going to go to the spa, you're going to pay for the spa, right? It's not included. Now, and this looks like a villa. Very nice. Another over water type of villa with kayaks. I love this. Guess which property has over water accommodations? It's Larimar, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. They're the ones that's going to do something like this. The James Hotels is what they say. Now, let's go find out how much this is going to cost us to stay in this wonderful 5-star place, which is 4-star in reality by the Forbes list. But still, we're going to keep it in the 5-star category. And once again, you see prices that people are like, are you serious? Some of you may say, this is normal. We don't expect that many visitors. Look at this. Luxury pool junior suite. Very nice. $1,375. Does not include taxes. Luxury pool family suite. $1,700. Ocean view 1-bedroom suite. Who has 1-bedroom ocean views, ladies and gentlemen? $2,000. Maximum guest is 2. Interesting. Beachfront 1-bedroom suite. $2,000. Again, these are large, 800 square feet for a oceanfront bungalow, 2,000. They're doing this right. 2-bedroom beachfront is 1,786 square feet, which is $3,000 per night. Could anybody even guess these prices? Now, keep in mind, you guys can go check this out yourself. Go look for yourself how much this costs and look what they're offering. And yes, people are spending this much money to stay here. Why? Because upscale luxury, people always pay extra for. It's that simple. We're going to go to more upscale luxury, Casa de Campo. Let's go over here to them and look, you'll start seeing there's a trend. 24-hour room service, babysitting services, beach, bar, fitness classes, gym. Nightclub twist here, though. Congratulations to all those who have the mega project that has a nightclub. Restaurants with an S. Golf, again. Meeting rooms, okay. Outdoor pool and spa. Notice they said outdoor pool. Now, once again, look at the simplicity of this. Nothing really crazy, but it's nice and peaceful. The colors all match, the whites. Again, they're using white at Casa de Campo with the blue because you have the blue ocean, the blue pools. It just looks nice in the backdrop, nothing crazy. They don't have a splash of color in their loungers for this picture. Restaurant by the water has a nice touch. And notice, nothing extravagant, but very comfortable, very nice, simple, minimalistic. Again, by the marina. They have their own marina, I guess. Yes, they do, apparently. A restaurant by the marina. Nothing wrong with that either. But everybody has to pay for their own, right? When you go to the restaurant. And then this looks like La Romana area itself. And I love this here, the tennis courts. They clearly have events here. Or lessons of some sort, which is very good for them. Check-in area. And again, the golf course, spectacular by the water. How much do you think these are, ladies and gentlemen? If you've seen all the rest. So you probably have an idea at this point that you're going to start at over $1,000 probably, right? I would have to guess as well. I would agree with that. Let's go see the 25th through January 25th through the 1st, a week. Or is that 8 days? But anyhow, I'm going to see what happens when we put in 4 adults. I've never done that because the other ones, I don't even know, because some of them said maximum of 2 people. That's very interesting. So again, here we go. Let's see what we have here. So $8.99 per night, available rooms, premier rooms and suites, and then villas start at $3,000 per night. Winter getaway, 4 complimentary 4-passenger exclusive premier room golf cart. So again, remember we talked about the golf carts? If you can get one to your people that are your guest, then that makes it so much special, ladies and gentlemen. And how much is a golf cart? I don't know. Now, we're talking $1,151 per night. Is that right? Sheesh. Yeah, that's per night. February 1st. Oh, I see. That's for February 1st. So once again, we're up to $8,000 once you do everything. Airport transfers, they're charging $80 per stay, and that's from the La Romana. All inclusive, $200 per person per day. $800 more if you want to do the all-inclusive experience. I'm not mad at them. But now you're at $2,000 per day. And then the nerve of them to charge you $80 transfer fees to go to and from the airport. That is funny. That's actually funny. Sporting clay shooting, $130 per guest. There you go. Tennis court rental. Oh my, you don't even get to, you have to rent the tennis court in a 5-star location. How interesting is that? Paddleball court, $40 each stay. Each stay. Each. $35 each. Play your best tennis. Daytime rental, 1 hour per person. What? Wow. Paddle court, 1 hour per person. Hey. Wow. This looks like it's per stay. 1 hour horseback riding, $69 per guest, excluding taxes and fees. So these are not amenities. Even though you're paying $1,000 per night, you can't just go over to the paddleball court or tennis court or sporting clay shooting. Very interesting. Now do you guys understand why I've always said amenities, amenities, and location matter? You can see it on full display here. Let me know what you guys think. I don't have this amenities yet, but now we're at Amanera, right? And it's very simple. Tennis, restaurants, fitness classes, spa, golf, and bar. So in reality, bar, fitness class, well, okay, fitness class and tennis, those are the only real amenities. Every place has restaurant, spa, and a lot of places have golf. So that's very interesting. But once again, look at this. It's minimalistic simplicity and decorated very nicely, zen-like atmosphere. They all have the similar type of things in common. The rooms, neutral colors once again, not all flashy. You put color in, like on the floor, colors in by the way of pictures, color in by the sometimes pillows. But look at this. Right here in these pictures on all four of these properties, it looks like this would be a cool place to hang out to me. Let me know what you guys think. Which one do you like? Let me know. We're going to go find out about Amanera. Okay. Here, I'll just go to reserve. We'll go to our fit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. These are already in the twos before we can even get to prime time. So that means it's going to be costly, ladies and gentlemen. 25th. Is that going to do one day for me again? 25th. Oh, my. That's $15,000 plus tax, ladies and gentlemen, to hang out at Amanera. Wow. That's impressive. That is impressive with their limited, but they're by the beach. They're in, I didn't realize where this is. This is in Rio San Juan, Dominican Republic. And quite frankly, I don't know where that is. But wherever this is $22.50 per night for January 25th through February 1st. And it's a casita, which means it's a home, villa. And Hill Casita is $2,400 per night. Does not include tax. The Pool Casita is $2,600. Wow. This is interesting. The Pool Casita, offering lofty ocean views on the hillside, as well as an enclosed private garden, 818 square feet. The Pool Casita is 1,711 square feet with the terrace, 2,679 USD. Bayview Pool Casita at almost 2936 as well. And then the Amanera Casita, which is 1,711 square feet. Open views of the ocean in a prime location, $3,372, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is another 4 or 5-star place. You see the amenities that they simply have here, which is astounding. Not that much. Bar, golf, spa, fitness classes, restaurant and tennis, and people are spending $2,000 plus per night. Why, do you ask? Why do you think? I just have to say this again. This is quite shocking for a lot of people. It's not really shocking to me. This is why when you do luxury upscale, you always give yourself an opportunity to improve upon luxury upscale, and that gives you more revenue in your pocket. And now it's been another long video, so we're going to make a number 5, because once again, I'm doing this just for you, for everybody to understand. You just don't pick certain things. If you want luxury upscale, you get more money. If you want to pick a certain project, if you're investing, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're going to not be able to scale up. So for instance, when I'm picking primetime locations, primetime January 25th through February 1st, what generally happens is if you have a regular, let's just say in your complex, you have a fitness and a gym and a bar and a restaurant. And yes, those are nice amenities, right? But the point is, you can only charge so much, right? Because the next thing comes, is it pool view? Is it ocean view? Is it partial ocean view? Is it in the mountains? That all kind of matters. But once again, you're capped. So now if somebody says, well, we have multiple pools, cabanas, and let's just say the one that had the clay shooting, Casa de Campo, or was that Amanera? But either way, let's just, the one, yes, that was Casa de Campo, I believe it was, that's charging people 1 hour use, and then they're charging people to use their paddleball courts and tennis courts and all that. Imagine when it's included for where you stay and your guests stay, but yet you still have the luxury upscale feel. You get to charge more money than everybody else who just has a regular old fitness center pool and a charging people, even though they're a 5 star. They want to charge, they're getting the money. That's fair enough. But that just means the value that you have obtained by purchasing the right property. Because remember, when you buy real estate, whether you're doing short term rentals or long term rentals, you already made money when you buy. Not after, it's when you buy. You have to have a vision, all right? And you have to know what you're buying and what your upside can be. And now, hopefully, everybody who's doing short term rentals, you understand what your upside can be. And some of you may go, Eric, all I have is a fitness or a villa and I don't really have many things. Well, then you need to make sure that you have that upscale luxury feel, because you get to charge more and the reviews will reflect that. You won't have a 4.6 or 4.5 rating. You'll have probably a 5 or a 4.9 and up, because when people leave their reviews, they're going to be like, man, it was like Zen. It was the best relaxing time I had staying at their place. Everything was there for me and it was just spectacular. That gets you more money and that also gets you higher reviews. So just keep all that in mind and stay tuned for part 5. And with all that said, please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, a lot to learn in a short period of time or a lot to learn in a long period of time. Take your time and study and do what you need to do. But you're not going to be left behind here. Real estate is going to be needed in the future. When they reduce these interest rates, hopefully you have purchased yourself or already put in pre-construction or purchased real estate, locked in a price. I know it's hard to get a good price. That's why we've been dealing with pre-construction, because that's the first phase. You get the lower price. The second phase, you get the second lowest price. And then the price can only go up from there. So you've already locked in your prices, locking in your profits, locking in your future for profit and revenue. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.